Aloha, welcome to Hi Now Daily. We have a fantastic show coming up today. And when I'm telling you it's stacked, it's absolutely stacked. We're gonna have some brain hacking tips from the Exomind of Honolulu Med Spa. We have our friends from Route 99, how to be kind in every single state, all about the Aloha festivals that's happening right now and this week at Hilton Waikiki. Then we're gonna tease up to some of the October events that we have going on, Breast Cancer Awareness Month with our friends from Komen, and then also a separate conference from the U.S.-Japan Council. You know, there's just so much more. You're just gonna have to stick around. All of this coming up on Hi Now Daily. That's right, we're back here in the studio and I am actually personally excited to introduce the musician behind some of those strings you heard in the intro. This is AJ and Alyssa Raphael.
Hey.
AJ has over 1 million followers on YouTube, and Alyssa, you know, she's basically a Disney princess too and has been on a lot of different TV shows. You're gonna hear her vocals in a little bit, but he's also my Hanai brother basically. We grew up together.
Same town, Moval, baby.
Wow. Moval, that's right. He basically taught me how to harmonize songs too. Yeah.
My mom started a children's choir along with my dad, and you were part of that.
Yeah.
And she still does it till now.
St. Patrick's Church, yeah?
Yep, in Moreno Valley, Inland Empire.
I love it. But we gotta talk about that journey. So I just remember fondly, even before high school, but like grade school, we would go to your house, practice all those songs for church, but it's just kind of like the enjoyment in the community of our ohana between music. So
absolutely. I have loved playing music since I was a kid, as you know, and playing for church, and meeting somebody. You know, we started dating. We've been married now for 3 years, but when we started dating, music was our kind of common denominator. So music really brings people together, and I'm just glad to be that also for other people who've been following me for years, you know.
And I heard you celebrated your 3rd year anniversary. Where did you guys get married?
We got married here on Kailua Ranch 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. We love it here. Hawaii is the first place that played my songs on the radio, you know, back in like 2011.
Wow.
So I have a lot of love for all the people here, and yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, you guys travel often too, and performing that we're gonna tease about a little bit later. Oh, we could check some of those events that's gonna happen at the Blue Note. Let's talk about that too.
Yeah.
So you have an event coming up in December 4th.
Yeah.
What is that gonna be?
That's
Holiday
right.
theme?
Yeah, it's Our Little Christmas Tour.
Our Little Christmas.
So we also have a love, not just for Disney music, but for Christmas music.
We do too.
Yeah.
I think we're celebrating now. You celebrate Christmas before
Exactly.
Halloween.
We're in the Burr months.
The Burr months.
September.
Yes, so we wrote some Christmas music, and we're gonna create a show around the theme of Christmas, and we have 3 stops: Hawaii, Napa Valley, and LA. So we are very excited to come here to the Blue Note.
Oh, that's so awesome. And I know you performed recently too, and that show completely sold out.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're encouraging viewers, like those tickets are on sale right now for that holiday special, because
that's right.
They're basically going to sell out. So you want to make sure you get your seats next to your friends, next to your ohana. So if they want to go squat those tickets, where can they go?
Yeah, you can go to my Instagram at AJ Raphael, or Alyssa's Instagram at Alyssa Raphael, or the Blue Note Hawaii website, and you can get those tickets. Again, we sold out the last show that we played 2 years ago, so go get your tickets.
It's also a family-friendly show, so bring your whole family, bring the ohana, everybody.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, when you guys touch down here, I think you just landed like this morning or something, right?
Yeah.
What's the
yesterday.
first thing you grab for some grinds here in Honolulu?
I get poke, sometimes at Foodland. This time we went to Ahi and Vegetable.
Ooh.
Yeah, really great. But Foodland, the stop on the way from getting the rental car. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So we can take our time.
I love it. All right, well, enough talk story. I want you guys to hear the beautiful sounds that comes out of these two, not only in the vocalist, but the ukulele. So as we go to break, here's a special performance from AJ Raphael featuring Alyssa Raphael with We Could Happen. Take it away.
I'll hold the door, please come in and just sit here for a while. This is my way of telling you I need you in my life. It's so cold without your touch. I've been dreaming way too much. Can we just turn this into reality? 'Cause I've been thinking about about you lately. Maybe you could save me from this crazy world we live in. And I know it could happen, 'cause you know that I've been feeling you. Storms, they will come, but I know that the sun will shine again. He's my friend, and he says that we belong together. And I'll sing a song to break the ice. Just a smile from you would suffice. It's not me being nice, 'cause this is real tonight. 'Cause I've been thinking about you lately. Maybe you could save me from this crazy world we live in. And I know it could happen, 'cause you know that I've been feeling you. I know you want me.
There's no other love that I'd rather have, you know. There ain't no one else.
I want you for myself, 'cause I've been thinking about you lately. Maybe you could save me from this crazy world we live in. And I know it could happen, 'cause you know that I've been feeling you. I know you want me to.
Aloha, welcome back to Hi Now Dealing. The Susan G. Komen has been at the forefront of the fight against breast cancer. And they got a very special More Than Pink walk coming up this October 12th at the Kapiolani Park. And joining us today is Rolanda Morgan, the Executive Director of Susan G. Komen Hawaii, and also Ed Sugimoto, the founder of the well-known Aloha Revolution, who also created these custom hats that's supporting the cause we're going to talk about. Thank you for coming into the studio in preparation for that walk.
Oh, happy to be here, Natalie. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, Rolanda, I want to talk about just Komen in general? Like, it's more than just support, right? It's the fight against finding a cure, also supporting the current efforts for maybe caregivers, but also people going through this, right?
Absolutely. So Komen is dedicated and has a vision of a world without breast cancer.
Right.
And we think it's going to take all of us to make that happen. And we have to attack it from a lot of different perspectives.
That's right.
And we do it by one way, bringing the community together in events like the More the Pink Walk, which is coming up on October 12th in Kapiolani Park. And across the country, those events happen, where we bring the community together to celebrate those who, and hold up and support those who are living with breast cancer, who have survived a breast cancer diagnosis, to give them a sense of community and to fundraise so that we can continue the battle,
That's right.
so to speak, to find ultimately a cure.
And with that too, you know, we have to be mindful that also breast cancer affects so many people. It's like you want to be preventative, you want to be aware of your own health. So there's some stats that's kind of like really shocking too within, not just in our community, but just at a worldwide perspective.
Sure, breast cancer doesn't discriminate.
Right.
It's not a partisan issue. And it's projected that, well, some of the statistics, which can be pretty startling, are every 2 minutes a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer in this country.
Right.
Every 12 minutes a woman dies from breast cancer in this country.
Right.
We are projecting that over 300,000 people will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year alone. And of that over 300,000 people, 45,000 of them will die.
Right.
Here in Hawaii, on average, based on information from the wonderful researchers at the UH Cancer Center, on average, 1,500 women here in Hawaii are diagnosed with breast cancer every year. And of those 1,500 women, 155 of them will die.
Oh my goodness, that's
So
a lot of
the need is
shocking
real.
stat. The need is real.
The need is real.
And I mean, despite all that, too, having the community together from so many aspects of breast cancer awareness, fighting from the front, fighting from the back. And that's why we're also great to have Ed here. You know, you have been kind of collaborating in conjunction with Komen for these efforts to raise awareness and also create more funds from the hats and all the graphics that you make, right?
Correct, yeah. We've been involved with the Komen Foundation in Hawaii at least since about 2019.
Wow.
And we've been doing shirts, hats, and we're excited this year we're going to be doing a brand new custom bucket hat.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be all pink. It's going to have our Aloha Revolution and Susan G. Komen Hawaii collab branding on it. And so we'll be selling it at both of our store locations, which is in Waimalu Shopping Center and Kaimuki, and also online as well.
I love it. So that's where you could find and buy these right now, right? So for what you're wearing and what we see on the table, but also for people who want to support, maybe come to the walk, prepare for that, or
Absolutely.
just find more information. Where can they find
We
more?
want everybody to come out on October 12th, so you can go to komen.org/Hawaii Walk and register, no registration fee.
That's right.
Come down and join the walk. We hope you don't have to, but we certainly hope that you will fundraise, because as I said, the need is real.
That's right.
Women's health programs are being challenged left, right, and center now. So we want to be prepared in order to make sure that anyone facing a breast cancer diagnosis gets the quality health care that they need in order to face that challenge in their lives.
That's
and
right.
it's through every volunteer, every sponsor, big and local and small like Ed is, who come out, and we want to support them, but we want you to know that they support us as well.
And being seen, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Rolanda and Ed, for coming in today. We're also going to post more details on Hi Now Daily. Stick with us, plenty more ahead after this quick break. Aloha.
Aloha.
That's right. Well and worth it. Welcome back to High Now Daily. The future of men's health is right here in our studio. And we're talking about how you could hack your brain health with Exomind and the Honolulu Med Spa. Dr. Scott Sanderson, welcome in.
Thank you.
Okay, I know the last time I was with you, we were there at the Honolulu Med Spa. You were implementing this too, but I love that we're showcasing it and featuring it for not just women, but also men health too. So what is this device?
So this is a transcranial magnetic stimulation.
Okay.
So it's Exomind. It's a little bit different than some of the transcranial magnetic stimulation devices out there in that it's not just for treatment of certain things. So it is FDA approved for the treatment of depression, anxiety, OCD, but we use it at different levels. We can use it just for overall brain wellness and brain function. So stimulating those areas and helping those areas to function better before we really start to have problems.
Oh, we definitely need wellness in the studio because our model right here is Zach. He's one of the cameramen, also editing nonstop. So he needs that wellness. How you feeling?
Absolutely.
My cranium feels stimulated.
Okay, he feels stimulated in the best way possible. But yo, I just want to talk about that, like supporting men's health proactively, right?
Yes.
I think a lot of the times maybe we go seek help when something's wrong, but something like this could help our health before you see symptoms arise, right?
Absolutely. Like I always tell guys, like, you don't wait until your car is broken down before you check the oil, right?
Yeah.
So
maintenance.
An ounce of prevention equals a pound of cure, right? So we want to get started on things early before we have problems. You know, why not do something to stimulate your brain function, to improve your brain function? Pretty much anybody who is over the age of 30 can tell you, like, I've started to notice maybe my brain doesn't function. Maybe I'm not as sharp as I used to be. Maybe I don't have the same mood that I used to.
Right.
The same ability to deal with stress and anxiety and these sorts of things. And so it's a good time for anybody to start. And there's almost nobody who cannot benefit from some improvement in their brain function.
Okay, so you're saying if I'm anxiety and I have stress, it's really not just me. Sometimes it's just stuff going on in there?
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it's definitely not just you. It's definitely going with cellular function of your brain and the neurochemical makeup of your brain. And so there's a lot going on there, but we want to try to make the cells function the best that they can, and that's really what the Exomind does.
That's
the transcranial magnetic stimulation. So these waves go through his brain, like he's feeling a little bit of a tap on his head right now.
Okay, so is that what you feel? Just a slight little tap?
That's all
is
you
it
feel
electrical,
the whole
physical, kind of a little combo of both?
Yeah, it's like a little tingly tap. It's honestly quite relaxing. I fall asleep every time I get the treatment.
Oh, okay.
But you can see that the pulses actually go through into the brain. When we are adjusting it, we actually can make his finger move a little bit.
Oh. Can we make him dance too if you like put the severity up? No, I'm just kidding.
I've moved it up to the area where we're talking about
motor function.
His executive function. So
so it's placed in a specific area.
We start on
your
the motor
cranial
area,
too.
and then we move forward to where we have our executive function, which is what everybody really wants to improve.
So say someone comes in there to the Honolulu Med Spa, comes for the first time. When can you start seeing some of the effects of this Exomind?
Some people will within 1 or 2 treatments
Very
right away,
cool.
But we generally do a series of them, maybe about 6 treatments, about a week apart, and that's when we're doing the wellness treatment.
Right.
It's different when we're treating for anxiety or for depression or OCD. That's a little bit more of an intense regimen. But we can talk about that too. We can do that at the clinic as well.
So this could kind of help with your focus, resilience, help with the day-to-day
Absolutely.
stress?
Yes.
Okay, I love it.
Yes.
You know, if folks want to find out more information, if they could onboard themselves to this Exomind or all the other treatments you do at the Honolulu Med Spa, where can folks go?
Well, they can come to the website and then they can set up a consultation. They can follow us on Instagram and they can give the office a call.
I love it. Thank you so much, Dr. Scott Sanderson, for coming in. We love it with the tech that you guys always bring in. You know, strong minds bring a stronger life too. It's definitely well and worth it. Okay, we're gonna have all the information also posted on High Now Daily. So much more after this quick break. You're watching High Now Daily.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? Today on High Now, we're at IAEA Town Square, here to check out one of the real sweet treats in this area. This is Dip by D. Let's get some. All right, D, tell everyone out there, this business has grown so much. How did this all start?
Well, it's actually super unreal. This was just a hobby when I first started, and now here we are 7 years later with 2 storefronts, and I just can't believe we're here, really.
Congratulations. Now you're taking strawberries really to the next level. So tell us about the variety. What do we have?
Well, we do a variety of desserts. Our most popular desserts are our chocolate-covered strawberries, our caramel apples, and our cheesecake cups, but the best thing about it is that we do have a really nice mix of flavors. Our most popular flavors are probably going to be our strawberry shortcake and our signature cookie butter.
How do you go about designing the flavors? I mean, appetites, I feel like they change so much now.
It comes from a lot of different places. A lot of it comes from in-house. We have a lot of different team members who like to contribute ideas. That's probably the biggest thing that we have for that. But we also have a lot of our customers who love to pitch ideas, or maybe we see something trending on social media. So we always like to give it our own special twist.
But it's not just strawberries over here, right? There's all kinds of desserts. What else do we have?
Yeah, so we even do weekly specials. One of our newest items that has been a huge hit has been our chocolate drip cup. So it's a cup of freshly sliced strawberries with melted milk chocolate poured on top. And I'm sure a lot of people have seen the biggest new trend, the Dubai chocolate strawberries. So we have been offering those in-house. We used to only do them on the weekends, and now we're offering them every day in store. We also have caramel apples, which has actually been one of my most favorite things. We did start off with strawberries. That's how everything came about. But now I have a newfound love for the caramel apples. It's a lot more tricky than it seems. We have mastered the caramel. They are a lot more shelf-stable. We are able to create different flavors and some really fun designs. We have a lot of fun with creating new designs.
Now, with American Savings Bank, this buy local program really allows a lot of the customers to come in, support these local businesses, and save some money when they do.
Yeah, our customers love it. They love it. So if you spend $25 or more, you can get $5 off. Or if you spend $50 or more, you can get $10 off as long as you have an ASB debit card.
There you go. Dee, let's talk about expansion now. We've got 2 storefronts. Of course, we're over here standing at the one in IAEA, but we've gone to the 9th Island.
Yes, of course. That was such a long time in the works. We probably first talked about expanding to Las Vegas maybe 4 years ago, but we're super fortunate that we have all of our local supporters out there that has played a huge part in our success opening in Las Vegas, and it is a foodie district. So there are a lot of foodies out there. Yeah, and it's just been super fulfilling. I just can't believe we're here, and I can't believe we're in Vegas. I don't know where we're gonna go next, so we'll see.
Dee, for people in Hawaii or Vegas that want to come down and check you out, where are the storefronts?
So here in IAEA, we're very central. We are down the street from IAEA Bowl, across the street from our neighbors, Queen Street Cafe. They also offer really yummy food over there. And then in Las Vegas, we're about 15 minutes from the Strip. We are in the Enterprise area. If you guys know where Zippy's is, we're about 5 minutes from Zippy's.
Welcome back here in the High Now studio. The world is facing big challenges, but also big opportunities. And the U.S.-Japan Council is bringing together leaders right here in Hawaii to find new ways forward. And this year's conference is themed Bilateral Strength in Action, and they aim to do just that. And it's all happening October 15 and 16 at the Sheraton Waikiki. And here in today with our studio is the USJC Board of Directors, Ann Teranishi and Yo Kawanami. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you so much for having us.
I know, I was going to talk about the event, but I just want to talk about first, board of directors, but also you two were volunteers for this conference 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Let's chat about that.
Yeah, so the first interaction I had with the U.S.-Japan Council was as a volunteer the last time the conference was here in Honolulu 11 years ago.
Wow.
So we're so proud that it's back here in Hawaii, and really encourage people to attend because you never know where it might lead. You could get engaged with the organization and end up on the board of directors as well.
Yeah, I want to loop that all together because it jumps between DC, here in Hawaii, and Tokyo. And it's an event all about bringing together the leaders to have that conversation. And there's 2 different days. So I would love to kind of talk about that.
Yeah, sure. Well, first, the organization itself is really focused on the U.S.-Japan relationship. And so we have 1,100 members throughout the United States and Japan. In Hawaii, we have over 150 members. And the conference being here is a wonderful opportunity for people who would like to learn more about the importance of the relationship. People-to-people connections is what we really emphasize.
That people-to-people connection, I'm sure you've seen it throughout the years. How does it feel to kind of really have everyone come together as leaders and I'm sure now as friends?
Yeah.
For us, Hawaii is such a special place, 150 of us here, and we're excited. 11 years, it's been a while, but it's been very fast because of the people-to-people connection, and we're really excited to welcome our members and guests to attend this conference.
That's right. Yo, I want to talk about the theme this year, bilateral strength in action. What does that even mean?
You know, U.S. and Japan, both government officials would say it's one of the most important bilateral relations in the entire world. So for us, we want to continue to strengthen that. We want to continue building upon that and tackle in different ways. So it's not just government. There are government officials that will be attending the conference, of course, but we have corporate executives, nonprofit leaders, academia, and then of all ages will be attending the conference. And we want to tackle the very much of a challenging topic for us and use U.S.-Japan as a platform.
Right, it's so important to have these conversations and continue into it, especially with the leaders in it. I just want to talk about what do people expect as leaders or also as a community coming together for the conference? What can they expect for those?
On the conference on the 15th is the public symposium, so that is open to both members and also people that are interested in U.S.-Japan relations. And that, again, will be covered with panel sessions, a variety of topics for all industries. One of the key aspects with the bilateral strength is global peace. And this year is the 80th anniversary since the end of World War II. So Governor Green and a governor of Hiroshima will be on a panel to talk about what that means to us and how the next 80 years should look like.
Wow, that's going to be such an impactful conversation too. Chicken Skin even thinking about that too. And then, Anne, I want to talk about, like we said, it's going to be bringing together the leaders, but also on that first day, it's open to the community. Where can they find out to register if they want to see what's that lineup?
Yeah, so again, the conference, the public symposium is October 15th. The deadline to register for that is October 1st, and you can find more information on that at the usjapancouncil.org. All of the information, the agenda, more of a flavor of what Yo had shared. In addition to the panel sessions, there's lots of opportunities to engage socially because it's really a relationship-based organization.
I love it. And in addition to all those important conversations, there's some cultural events kind of happening too. What can they expect from that real quick?
Yeah, so we really are wanting to platform and give an opportunity to share our Hawaii culture. So Roy Sakuma will have some children coming in performing, as well as Peace in Our Wings, which is a play that was produced locally and again spotlights the youth and the story of Sadako, and she was a Hiroshima survivor.
Oh, that's amazing. There's so much happening. Make sure you go to that. Look up and register. We're going to post more details on Hi Now Daily. But Anne and Yo, thank you so much for coming in. A lot more to talk about. We'll be right back. You're watching Hi Now Daily.
It's never too late to go back to school. I'm here at the Hilo campus under the Waipahu Community School for Adults, and we're going to learn all about how you can get your high school equivalency.
Students take classes to help them prepare to pass either the high school or GED. So for example, if they go to community college, they can get financial aid, or a four-year college, they can get financial aid. We've had students who've come and said, well, I kind of lied on my application, so I have 1 year to get my high school diploma, otherwise I'll lose my job.
So what students learn in HSC prep is a lot to do with test-taking strategies. So a lot of them are in this class because they've already proven themselves to know more of the basics of English and math, and so it's more fine-tuning the skills they already have to take the high school equivalency test.
I enrolled in school here because back then I had my mind on joining the military. The scores weren't that promising, but in the end I did have to admit to him that I did not have my high school diploma.
I believe that a student would enroll in this class specifically to take that next and final step onto the next big thing in their life, which is to get that high school equivalency certification and get on to college, job, military, whatever they decide to do.
All the teachers were very helpful. Everyone was kind of chill and quiet and at their own pace. So my first semester at Hawaii Community College was fall of 2023. One of my teachers, she encouraged me to go for my Homeland Security certificate. And so once I started taking those courses, one of the guest speakers was from HSI, Homeland Security Investigations. So they actually fight human trafficking. And that was the first next career I was looking at. I knew I could do that. I could serve that type of mission. Next to that, the Air Marshal Service looked pretty cool too. Travel around the world and get paid for it, just babysitting that plane, that sounds good to me too. And then the third career choice after that, it's a little more localized, but more in line with my values, probation officer. I can honestly see myself doing that. It's not too late, but more than that, it just may be the right time for you to come back. Because the person you are now, when you come back and finish, then you go back out into the world. It was probably meant to be because you're a lot more mature now, whatever age you are, and you would better serve whatever field you're meant to be in.
Our website, WCSA spell out Hawaii.org. There's information about the Hilo and Kona campuses as well as our other campuses on Oahu.
Welcome back here in the studio. We know we represent Aloha every day here in Hawaii. And Route 99 Hawaii aims to celebrate aloha and community kindness to all other states. And we're gonna welcome in Miss Charlie and Mr. Buster, AXA-Surf and founder of Route 99. Welcome in.
Aloha, thanks for having us.
Miss Charlie, I wanna talk about kind of the fruition of Route 99. You have a store there in the North Shore, but I just want to talk about the meaning behind all of it.
Sure, our mission at Route 99 is to share aloha. And the reason, the impetus for it is my husband, Washington, and we came down Route 99 to the North Shore, which is Kamehameha Highway from town to the North Shore. And we were both going through some really rough patches in our life, the kind that maybe you experience once in your lifetime that really kind of knock you to the knees.
Shake you to their core.
Yep. And so we arrived and just were really welcomed by the North Shore community with a lot of aloha and kindness. And I don't think we actually would have survived without this community. So we wanted to pay it forward, and that's the history of the mission, be kind and share aloha.
Every day, that's just the medicine that we need, right? Share aloha. And Mr. Buster here is aloha himself. He's a surfer, AXA-Surf. We want to talk about, he's also helping on this mission of be kind in the 50 states. So in 50 states. So I want to talk about that, the Be Kind mission.
Sure. So our goal is to reach all 50 states, and you can nominate someone you know in one of the 50 states, and we will send them a homemade certificate that's handwritten, and then send them one of these hats or shirts, Be Kind, Acts of Aloha. And the recipient will receive it, and it's an amazing experience for the person to know that they have shared kindness and also for the person nominating, it's a unique experience. So
That's right. I mean, check out these cool like bumper stickers too. Just, you know, in case someone kind of runs into you on the road, you just kind of, you know, instead of beep beep, you got to be kind. You know what I mean? I love it. And then also, Mr. Buster too has also been nominated for acts of kindness and also helping out for this. You know, how is it just feeling, kind of being a part of this whole journey?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. I love it. It feels awesome to me too. So for those who want to maybe nominate someone from a different state, they have an uncle that maybe moved off of the island, but they're still sharing all that aloha. How do they nominate them?
Maybe the quickest way is to go to our Instagram page, the official Route 99 Hawaii, or you can just Google Route 99 Hawaii and you can direct message us or email us directly. Just like, I want to nominate this person in this state, and we'll share what states we've already reached. We've reached 13 of the 50 so far.
Oh, you already did 13.
Yeah.
So what kind of states already are stamped on there?
Hawaii.
Obviously.
The first one was West Virginia. So,
West Virginia.
Yep.
Okay, anyone in California yet?
I have to look at the map.
Oh, there's so many submissions already coming in too. And then I also want to bring it back to Route 99. If people want to find more about, meet you there or meet more of these awesome kind of products of Be Kind, where can they find you in the North Shore?
We are in Kahuku, right next to the famous Giovanni's Shrimp Truck.
Oh yeah, we know where that is.
And then we also have a kiosk at the Matsumoto Shave Ice Courtyard.
Oh,
well.
I love it.
Yeah.
Check that out. So 13 states have been stamped for the Be Kind movement. Make sure you share the aloha and make sure you nominate people at route99hawaii.com. Mr. Buster, Mr. Riley, thank you so much for coming in the studio. Thank you for sharing your aloha. You're watching Hi Now Daily, and we're going to be right back. Aloha. Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. And speaking of Aloha, it is Aloha Festivals Week. And the celebration keeps going this Thursday, September 25th at the Hilton Waikiki Beach Resort and Spa with hula, music, ono food, and so much more. And here to tell us about all those festivities is their general manager, Henry Perez. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Aloha.
I know you're busy this whole entire week. Thanks for taking some time to come to talk about these festivals. We know that it's a week long of Aloha festivities. And
Correct.
you guys are having a special event this Thursday, but I just want to talk about, Hilton Waikiki's location itself is a historical place to celebrate in and of itself, right?
Yes, absolutely. The Hilton Waikiki Beach Resort is on Kuhio Avenue. Used to be the old Prince Kuhio, and the reason that was the case was that was Prince Kuhio's estate. So there's a lot of history, and we want to keep that going in the community and show the Aloha spirit and continue to grow that. But that property has a lot of segment. Throughout the hotel, if you walk through, you'll see vines in the lobby. Those are the vines that he brought from Europe and planted them all around the property. So it has a lot of significance.
I love it. Still preserving that Aloha spirit and the history of it all, right? And this is why it's such a great week for the Aloha festivities, because not only do you celebrate with all the tourists and people coming in visiting, but also this is the perfect event for Kama'aina to come back there to Waikiki and celebrate. So let's talk about what you guys are going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So the events end on Saturday with the parade.
Okay.
So Thursday we're doing a major event at a hotel just to bring in the culture. The Kama'ainas are welcome. We want many Kama'ainas there. It starts at 10 a.m. on Thursday.
Okay.
And it'll be a uli blessing by Kumu Blaine first, and then we'll have games, stuff will be going on all day long. And I think the biggest thing, and if you haven't seen that live, for visitors, it's such a spectacular thing, is we're doing the Royal Court.
Wow.
Will be there. So the Royal Court will be introduced, and that is such a royalty to see for anybody. For anybody. Absolutely.
I know we saw some shots there earlier. There's just numerous amounts of people. There's a reason why people keep coming over for more too. But also you guys are offering some special Kama'aina discount, right? We're talking about how we want to get Kama'aina there.
We are, absolutely. We love Kama'aina there. We've got a special of 30% off room rates, 50% off of the resort fee. But that day we do have special parking at $5 if they want to come and see the event. So it's great, and again we want to give our aloha to the Kama'ainas as well and make sure that they can come and experience it all.
I love that you don't have to worry about the parking. Maybe just do a staycation, honestly.
That's
Celebrate,
correct.
just wander around, feel like a little tourist yourself. But what's key is that $5 valet discount. I'm all about it.
Yeah, it's great. It just, you valet, leave your car, go in, enjoy the day. And it starts at 10 a.m. It'll probably run till 2. There's going to be luau dancing. There's going to be so much food. There's going to be a lot of food, Hawaiian food that our kitchen is preparing to purchase, but it'll be, you can try out all the Hawaiian food. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
I love it. Sample all the kind of good grinds, right?
Exactly.
So for people who want to find more information on the specifics of everything that's happening there at the Hilton Waikiki, where can they go to find more information?
At Hilton Waikiki Beach Resort.
There you go. There's the code right there on your screen.
there.
Make sure you scan it. They have the whole ike, all the cultural showcases, the food, the performances. You're not going to want to miss it on Thursday. Henry, thank you so much for coming in the studio.
Thank you
I know
for
you got to
having
get
me.
back to the hotel to
Yeah.
start planning for that.
Yeah.
We'll post more details also on Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back after this break.
Great. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're on the roof of Hawaii News Now, checking out our new storm chasing vehicle, the First Alert Weather Tracker. Let's take a look. All right, let's bring you inside the First Alert Weather Tracker. You may be familiar with some of the storm chasing vehicles that other news stations have on the continental U.S. Well, we have all of the same tech here at Hawaii News Now. We actually have several different cameras here in the vehicle that we can put on live television. We've got this camera, and we also have a camera up on the roof to be able to show you what's going out in the elements at any time. So here's the camera up on the roof of the First Alert Weather Tracker. It allows us to do some really awesome things with this vehicle. You may remember it flooded on parts of Oahu in early January of 2025. And we're also able to get some really cool shots of rushing water when the torrential rainfall was coming down. Of course, you'll see our logo on this car. It's wrapped with a lot of First Alert weather icons. Right here, First Alert weather tracker, and our website, hawaiinewsnow.com, to get the latest First Alert weather updates. And of course, it's provided by our friends at Toyota Hawaii. They gave us this really awesome 4Runner so we can get the latest updates for you at home. All right, let's bring you into the First Alert weather tracker one more time to show you where all the magic happens. Right here, this is the control panel. This is where we control the cameras, the audio, the visual, sending it back into the station so you can see live breaking weather and live breaking news. And look how big this computer is. We had to take out an entire seat out of the First Alert weather tracker to allow it to fit. It really is the center, the heart of what is the First Alert weather tracker. All right, you also might be wondering, what other cool tech do we have besides the cameras? Because you could put cameras on any car. Well, H&N has provided us with this really cool tablet that lets us take a look at radar and satellite at any time. Let's take a look. So whenever we have active weather, we can zoom in on Oahu, zoom in on each island, and show you where the most impactful weather actually is. This is a 4Runner. It's built to last. Everybody here in Hawaii loves Toyotas, Tacomas, 4Runners, and it's built to withstand the elements. We were literally able to drive it into a flooded park during January's winter storm. Of course, if you see the First Alert weather tracker out in the field, make sure to come up and say hi to us. We always are really looking to get out into the community. But also, we've got this fun QR code on the back of the truck. This will take you right to the App Store or the Google Play Store, where you can download the First Alert weather app and get all of our mobile alerts sent directly to your cell phone. So the next time you see this big blue beast out on the H1 and you're confused on what it actually is, now you know it's the First Alert weather tracker. We use it for live breaking news, live breaking weather, and also First Alert weather traffic. So the next time you see us, stop by. We'll talk story about how awesome this thing really is. So we'll see you guys next time.
Aloha. Welcome back to Hi Now Daily in the kitchen. Summer may be over, but the fall is officially here, and the events are not stopping. That's right. We have the Kailua Fall Fest, and it's all about bringing the whole ohana together with the festivities, music, and the grinds, the ono grinds. And speaking of grinds, we have our favorite uncle here, Brad
Yay.
Mira, aka Uncle Holics.
Alcoholics, yes,
Welcome
again.
back in the Hi Now kitchen.
Aloha.
He's already VIP right now.
No, it's
How do I get one of those?
very impressive poo-poos.
Take a second to let that sit in. So speaking of poo-poos, for those who do not know, what are you a master of? What we got here?
I am the guy who brings the lomi'o'io, opihi, other kind of poo-poos. You know, you guys might recognize my voice. What's your name? Where you from?
Scoop, double scoop.
Double scoop,
We're
big
gonna,
scoop,
we're gonna do
big
a taste
scoop.
stuff in a little bit,
Yes.
but we're gonna bring you to the Kailua Fall Fest, right?
Yes.
So what does that all entail? Where is it gonna be at? When is it happening?
So, Kailua Fall Fest is in Kailua. I believe they have like 4 blocks worth of area. They have entertainment.
town, yeah?
Yes, Kailua town. They have several bands to play music.
Oh, yeah.
Kapena, BET,
No way.
Legion 9, and Ire Love. I believe it's free to the public. But if you want to get into the stage and drinking area, you need to purchase one of these pink wristbands, which they're going to be giving away, or you can upgrade for the VIP pass.
Oh, that's where you want to shop. There's gonna be choke people
Yes.
there, and that's why you're gonna want to get that VIP pass.
VIP.
So you could get one sample of Uncle Hala's poo-poo. So we gotta check
Yes,
this
sir.
out. You have this beautiful spread right here. So
Mhm.
walk us through, for those not familiar with opihi, or what is this?
So I have my world famous lomi'o'io. I have my remix, which is smoked cuttlefish, smoked taco, and
cuttlefish.
dried shrimp in my homemade tegu sauce. We have opihi from the Big Island.
Oh, you get this from
Yeah.
Big Island.
Yeah, and I just
Ah.
brought poi to accent it.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so how do I do this then? If I
Okay.
take one sample, how do I take one scoop?
You can take one scoop, okay? We're gonna go, hey, sister.
Here we go.
What's your name?
My name is Natalie Duran.
And where you from?
I'm from Aloha Heights.
Aloha Heights. All right, big scoop.
Okay, big scoop. First time taste
First
test.
time.
You guys gotta follow him on Instagram because it's legendary. Okay, we're gonna take one scoop.
Oh, I can hear the crunch.
That crunch. So for those who are familiar with bonefish here in Hawaii, it's really clean.
Yes.
It's like the taste of the ocean. I would call it like a Hawaiian sashimi, but made into like a paste form. Does that sound accurate?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to scrape the meat off of the bones because it's very
Scrape it up.
bony.
I'm gonna take another. I want to put
Yeah, go
opihi
ahead.
on here too. So.
Double dipper, she good.
Double dip. We
Wow.
share here.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna go and drizzle for my o'io nachos. Okay, this is unagi sauce.
Oh,
Okay,
stop.
unagi, and then this is my special homemade tegu eole,
Tegu aioli, sir.
which I know.
Uncle, come in with the
Oh.
snacks. You know, this is
Oops.
so much ono grinds. I think I need some help to kind of help me.
I
get
think
it.
so too. I think so too.
Even though she's not mic'd up, we have Mele Apana coming in for one sample.
I was just
She was just browsing.
everybody. And sister, you know I have to come and bother you guys. And I saw Brian, I saw you. I was like, get job!
Every time.
What you guys doing?
Every time. Okay, Mele, do you want to take one sample? Uncle, you got to do the whole walkthrough.
Okay, sister, what's your name?
Mele Apana.
All right, and where you from?
Kaneohe.
Kaneohe. What's the at for the guys? She's in the mouth, the at.
The thing is, like, no, just broke your mouth. I think, like, punch your face,
Punch
punch your
your-
trachea.
Mele likes it.
I've been a fan of Uncle Holics for many years.
All
And
right.
my favorite is always a lomi'o'io with the poi.
I know.
Oh, go ahead. Dig
Oh,
in,
there's
dig
the
in.
point. You got to, because
She don't want mic so she can grind all she like.
I know what my. But can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You have
Oh,
like
good.
you put chili. Was it chili pepper water? It's like slightly spicy.
So
It's very
slightly
good.
spicy
Get
chili
in,
pepper
girl.
flakes.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, double scoop.
Double scoop, double dip. Go ahead.
So the thing is, Uncle, you sell out all the time, but where
I
can
sell.
people find you to go buy in the meantime if
So-
not at the Fall Fest?
I'm usually in Waipahu, but you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. Yeah.
Even TikTok.
Even TikTok.
Okay. You're gonna want to make sure you follow along too, but also Hi Now Daily, because you know why? We're gonna be giving away 2 VIP passes, unless Mela takes it off in the thing. So make sure you follow us and also scan that link for all the details, because the Kailua Fall Festival is gonna happen on September 27th, this Saturday. We're taking all the grinds, but right now we're taking a little taste test. Thank you so much for watching Hi Now Daily. I'm Natalie Duran. We have all our special guests here today.
All right,
we're
gang.
going to continue on Get the Grinds, and make sure to go and follow
It's so
on
on
Instagram. Yeah, here we got to go cheers that out.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You got to take this, put it in
Go
the
check
pocket.
'em, Go check them. Go check them. Go check them.
Wait, I got to do a grand reveal though. You got to check this out.
We'll do a pee, Mary. This is gold, love. Gold. Thank you, brother. I love you.
Oh, right on, right on.
All right, everyone. You're watching Hi Now Daily. Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm Natalie Duran. I'm going to take a triple scoop.
Yeah.